All right, y'all, we're getting started here in 60 seconds. So definitely want to tag somebody that you care about, somebody that needs a better future, a new start, just a new outcome in their finances. They need a boost in their credit score. They need some business funding. We got them covered. Just stay tuned. We're getting started here in 30 seconds. Hey, you might actually be the person that needs this. You might be someone who needs a second income without having to get a second job. You might be someone who wants to actually generate generational wealth. You might have a plan and it's been working, but maybe not as fast as you would like, and you need something to help boost that plan. Listen, we've got it all here for you. All right, and we're going to go ahead and get started right in here really quickly, y'all. I don't want to waste anyone's time. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this information, so a lot of people have been opting in, trying to get more information. What is Nove all about? Also, they just want to know how they can better their finances, how they can actually improve their credit score so they can stop renting, right? So that they can actually acquire large assets without having to save up money. Can you imagine trying to save your way to a $300,000 house, right? No one's doing that anymore. What we're doing is we're leveraging the American system that allows us to leverage our credit. America runs on credit. This whole economic engine is ran on credit. Even the banks have credit. Even businesses have credit. So why don't you have credit? Well, it's maybe something that hadn't been taught to you, or maybe you need better credit, but you just don't know how to get it, right? And then once we help you get a better credit score, I'm going to show you how you can actually access over $50,000 in business funding for your business. And you can also start to help other people, and we can start creating other entrepreneurs and teams of entrepreneurs that are all helping everyone else in their community. So we're all achieving greatness, and we can achieve a new standard in our financial lives. So everybody, my name is Jerry Goins here. I'm going to just lead you through this really brief presentation to let you know exactly what Nove, the credit and money company, is all about. Shout out to Jamil as well. She's going to be riding along with me here. And we might have some other people that's going to stop in as well. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. I see some people coming on in. Welcome. To the stage now. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Nove, what is it all about? And Jerry, why should I even be listening to you? Well, listen, I'm just a guy I'm a country boy from Carolina. All right. I came from very humble beginnings, but I learned very quickly that finances run America. And if I'm going to be able to impact my future and my future generations, I'm going to have to learn something that I don't know. They say that what you don't know can't hurt you, but in fact, it can. Right. So now I wanted to get around better information. I wanted to be able to educate myself so that I can educate my future family. So when I went to school, I decided, I'm going to major in finance because I wasn't really taught about finances growing up. But little did I know they were just going to teach me how to make the companies rich, how to make corporations rich. They didn't tell me how I can enrich my lifestyle. So after graduation, I was renting an apartment I could barely even afford or qualify for credit wise. And then I came across this opportunity right here. They said, look, you can increase your credit score, you can earn money. I was like, I need to do both. How do I know you're not a scam? All right. That was the very first question. I looked it up. Everything was legitimate. The CEO, you're going to meet him in a second. Everything turned out like, okay, I couldn't ask for a better opportunity. So I got to work. A year later, I'm earning enough money that I said, you know what? I'm actually going to It's crazy because the money that I started earning, it was able to completely cover my mortgage, right? But that's a whole nother story because I didn't actually start fixing my own credit until after a year I've been in the company. It took me a year to press the button, y'all. Can you imagine having free access to credit resources to be able to fix your credit and still be so ashamed of it that you don't even hit the button? Lord, let me tell you, I started making money and I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of seeing everybody else that I'm helping get the house and, get the car and get funding and things like that. Okay, I'm going to hit the button. I hit the button 4 months later. It only took 4 months to buy our first house, y'all. I got started in December. We're moving in April. Moving in, not even just shopping, moving in. Right. So I got the salute to that old apartment complex, a rusty, dusty, built in the 80s. You can hear people snoring in the next apartment over, no parking, dogs just anyway. I'm not going to be angry at the dogs. It's not their fault. They got to go. Right. But anyway, so I actually was earning enough money to cover the mortgage on a residual basis. That means on the 15th of every month, the check was landing in my bank account and it was just being sent over to the bank. All right. So I want to teach you what I learned and what thousands of entrepreneurs across the country learned. All right. That's being able to put more money into their households, all because of word of mouth marketing. All right. So Nove, the reality is millions of people are struggling financially. 1 in 3 consumers have a low credit score, 669 or lower, which is considered fair. I really think it's unfair. But the average credit score in underserved communities is even lower. I'm talking about 45 points less than other demographics. 50% of businesses are failing within the first 5 years, mainly due to the lack of access to capital. And then 2.5 million people are seeking debt counseling each year to avoid bankruptcy. Only 39% of Americans have the cash to pay for a $1,000 emergency without having to borrow money. And then when they go to borrow money, they got to start back up here at the top where we already see 1 in 3 consumers have a low credit score. And then in underserved communities, they definitely aren't getting it. So it's a never ending vicious cycle that we have found a solution here with Nove, the credit and money company, which provides greater access to credit and capital and entrepreneurship for underserved communities nationwide. All right. So we focus on credit building, we focus on debt help, access to capital, entrepreneurship. We're accredited with the DSA, the BBB, the Georgia Chamber, the Atlanta Black Chamber, and the NSBA. All right. So that just lets you know this isn't just one of those fly by night, hole in the wall. I'm going to call the call center and then somebody in a closet answering the phone kind of companies. This is real deal, multi-million-dollar company. And it's all headed by one Mr. Rico McCambry, MBA, founder and president of Nove. Really, really smart gentleman. Listen, he was able to get a 4.0 GPA in one of the nation's top MBA programs. He actually wrote a book, best-selling book called The Plan. You definitely want to get a copy of this right here. Even you won't get past the first few pages without just stopping and thinking. Like how he starts it's a list of all these names of every American that has been unjustly either gunned down or abused by the system. And so we have a plan after police reform. After we do the police reform, we still need to have a plan. He wrote a really, really remarkable, game-changing book. But moving forward, he's also selected to the #1 business honor society in the world. He writes for Forbes. Growing up, we all wanted to be on Forbes magazine. The list goes on and on and on. But he's led Nove to make Inc. magazine's list of 5,000 fastest growing companies in America 3 times in a row. And we couldn't do that without real solutions. All right, so let's get into those solutions. Somebody put a 1 in the chat if you know somebody who needs better credit. Just comment it down below. Just comment the number 1 if you know somebody that needs better credit, because this is our first solution, is credit building. So my Nove disputes manager, which is actually up for an award, by the way, these disputes are actually self-generated using AI technology. It makes it really easy for anybody to become a commander-in-chief of their own credit score. It's only $139 to get started, $49 a month. You point and click. It prints out your letters for you. You send them off. You save money because you're doing some of the work yourself. But it's so smart that you don't have to do all the thinking and trying to figure out what to dispute, what to leave alone. A lot of people are making mistakes when making their own disputes because not only are they using the wrong reason, they're just disputing the wrong thing. This right here already finds it all out for you, puts it on a list, and it makes it really, really easy. All right. Now, we also have a referral partner, okay, Credit Lights, exclusively through Nove. All right. So they do all the work for you, but they offer a 6-month risk-free guarantee, which just means if we don't get you any results, you get your money back. All right. I love being able to put my face on an offer like this because I know, hey, if we can't get the job done, at least my client is going to get their money back. No problem. Right. But the disputes are mailed for you. It's only $100 more to get started with this, only $40 more per month to have it that way. But we don't stop there. We move on to business credit. All right. So we have business credit advisors that walk you through each step of building the business credit to structure your business for maximum funding. You get a full year of My Novated Disputes Manager, and it's going to help you separate your business credit from your personal credit. And we also offer a $50,000 funding guarantee. All right. So somebody put 50K in the comment section, just a 50 and a capital K, okay, for 1,000. And just imagine what you or what somebody that you love, maybe just a business owner that you know is maybe struggling just a little bit, maybe someone who just wants to get their idea off, what they could do with $50,000 in funding to really cement their growth in their industry. And when we talk about growth, I'm talking about competition. You got to be able to take out the competition. You can't do that on a shoestring budget. All right. Let's say you open up a coffee shop and the competition across the street, all the baristas have matching smocks and they have the gourmet coffee beans that come in from South America and the $10,000 espresso machines. And here you are trying to squeeze by in your coffee shop that, you know, you had a dream of. And you can't compete with that because you're waiting for the customers to come in and spend some money with you so you can have a little bit of profit to go and buy some. It doesn't work. Okay. If you don't have business credit, you're going to be out of business very soon because you're competing with people who have access to the bank's money, to OPM, other people's money. And I want you to have that as well. This suite is only $24.95. But if you think about it, for every dollar that you put in, you're getting $20 out. You're cementing yourself in your field. It's just a wise business decision. So get back with the person that put you on here and tell them that you either need My Novated Disputes, the credit likes, or that you need to build business credit. Either one, but just tell them, hey, I need solution number one. I need some help. Let's talk and let's see exactly what you need. But hey, it don't stop there because each one of these things, they come with a suite of services to further assist you with building credit, including up to a $1 million fraud insurance policy. So that way, when you're building great credit, you don't have to worry about someone coming and stealing it from you. All right. So now we're moving on to solution number 2. So y'all know what to do. Put a number 2 on in the chat. All right. I see you, Jamil. Thank you for that. She said 50K. Tiffany says 50K. That's right. So, yep, I see some number 2s coming on in there. Great, great, great. All right. So if you know somebody that's struggling with debt or, you know, maybe they're stressed out about it, maybe they, you know, have talked to you about it, how pressing this credit card debt is. Now we're able to help. We're able to do something about it. All right. So imagine helping someone get one low payment that's 50% lower than what their current payments are. How much more cash flow do you think you can put back into a household if they're having to juggle 50% less of a debt bill? Okay. And now after 6 months of paying into the program, we go ahead and pay off all the credit cards for them. And then they just have that one payment that's due that's 50% less. And now on their credit report, it shows a bunch of zeros where it used to say maxed out or over limit. Okay, you're not going to get the house with maxed out cards. It raises your DTI. All right. And the only way to lower your DTI is to get rid of that balance. So this is a really great solution for homeowners or home shoppers that are maxed out with the credit. But we don't stop there. We help you with the business credit too. Because a lot of business owners, they get into what we call MCA debt. That's merchant cash advance debt. All right. So merchant cash advance is the most predatory lending out there. Now, even though we are a business funding solution, we do not do any predatory lending. So all the predatory lenders have been scrubbed from our database. They will never even call your phone. But if you go out here on the internet, okay, I can't promise you anything when you're going and trying to get funding from some source just because you saw an ad and they said they can get you some money and now they're threatening to close your business because you took on too much debt. But we can help you get out of debt. So just get back with the person who put you on here and say, hey, look, I need a consultation with either the consumer debt help or the business debt help. But it's a free consultation, y'all. We get on the phone with you and you tell us about your situation. We pull your report and then we say if we can help you or not. And there's no cost to get started. You only put a down payment towards your debt. Instead of paying the credit card companies, you just put it towards this debt. So there's no out of pocket. You have everything to gain with this. So now you can finally sleep in peace at night without having to worry about the stress of these creditors calling you and closing your business and things like that. So let's move on to solution number three. Okay. Solution number three. So what we have here is access to capital. Okay. So if you know about access to capital, you know what I'm gonna say. Put a three in the chat if you know somebody that needs extra money. They need that funding. Okay. So if you need extra funding, we are the solution. We're the solution. Let me show you why. So even if you just need a personal loan, don't you know we can do up to 250,000 on the personal side? Maybe you have an auto loan. Your credit is better now than it was when you first got this vehicle. I always say you want to refi within the I say within the first quarter of that loan. Because if you're already about to pay it off, you don't want to refi, okay? Because you already started to tackle the actual principal balance on that last half of the loan. So don't refi. All right. But if you're just getting started the first few years of a 5-year note, listen, get that refi. It's going to save you a ton. Okay. We also do business funding. So think about being able to start that business, SBA loans, traditional loans, commercial loans. We just had somebody apply for that this week. And then up to 100 million is available. So don't even worry about how much we have. Okay. Just worry about how much you need. And we are going to be able to match up with a solution. And if not, then we're going to help you with your credit. Okay. So that then we can come back to this and help you get the funding that you need. See, we're creating entrepreneurs. Okay, we understand that entrepreneurs are the bread and butter of America. All right, this country was built in favor of the entrepreneur, and we know why. Because the entrepreneurs leave legacy. Okay, whenever you hear the word entrepreneur, you should automatically think of legacy, because that's exactly what it does. You can't pass on your job. Okay, you can't pass your job down working as a cashier, or mopping the floors, or getting the carts, or being a cashier. Anything that you're doing, you can't pass that on, but you can pass on your business. All right, you can pass on that stream of income, and you can also pass on that business name. That's why a lot of people, they have their last name in their business. Okay, if you think about any corporation right now, just do a coin toss. I bet you're going to think of a company that is the last name of somebody. Okay, so that's just to let you know it's legacy. But if you have high ticket items, how you're really feeling the crunch right now, because people are going through a period of inflation where they don't have that extra cash. So you're feeling the crunch. But don't you know that we have Nove Financing that is going to be able to help you to get financing for your customers? So not only do we help you get money as an entrepreneur, not only help you get money as a consumer, but we help businesses help their customers get money. Come on, if somebody can't connect the dots here, this right here is a company that you need to be with for anything credit and money. All right. We even have government grants. It's a free portal. So just get back with the person that got you on and say, hey, look, I need access to that free grant portal. All right. So moving on to solution number 4. Okay. So let's see if anyone knows somebody that's starting a business. If you know somebody that's starting or running a business, drop a number 4 in the chat so we can see what's going on with entrepreneurship, how many people know a business owner or are entrepreneurs themselves. All right, because we're going to help you be able to establish your business. I'm talking about free business registration. You see me and people that are sharing this broadcast all the time. You see them posting about, hey, we have free business registration, free LLC, get your free LLC plus a vacation. We're really doing it, right? How do we do it? Well, we are able to only charge the state filing fee. And that's not us charging it. That's the state charging it. And we have a whole bunch of other services that we hope that you will engage in. So we're willing to cover the cost of filing it for you, just hoping that you're going to get some of these other services like the EIN setup, or the sales tax permits, or the trademark, or the business licensing, right? And then we hope that you come back to us again to get your taxes done. All right. So we do business tax, we do personal tax, so it doesn't matter. If you still haven't done your taxes, come on, man, what's wrong with you? Well, reach out to the person sharing this and say, hey, look, I need one of them last minute tax things. Okay. I think there's a Hail Mary that you could throw right about now. But if not, listen, we got you next tax season. No problem. We even do bookkeeping, websites, The list goes on, but what we are really, really happy about is our latest edition, which is the will and trust estate plans. Remember, I said something about legacy earlier, but it's no use in talking about building a legacy if you don't have a proper estate plan for what happens to you after you leave this earth. Okay. If you just want to go through life and do as much as you can and just make as much money and make a big enough impact, and then you're out of here, that's great. But if you want to actually leave an impact after you're gone, if you want to make sure that your kids are set up for success, you want to make sure that your business still runs and it functions as you intended. If you want the state to handle all of that and decide what happens, then hey, you don't need a will and estate plan at all. But if you do want to make sure that you leave the impact that you deserve and that you desire, you don't want to leave it up to the state. Get with somebody that's sharing this and say, hey, I need that will set up. It's only $200 for that. Or for the trust, listen, it's only $500 for that. We can get you set up with a trust in no time. You basically just click a few buttons, you answer a few questions, and boom, you got your will, you got your trust, you get it notarized, you upload it for safekeeping, and you're done. All right. And if you don't have a business idea just yet, it's okay. I know a lot of people have business ideas, but they're like, I just don't know about how all the ends are going to meet. I don't know how I'm going to accept payments. I don't know how I'm going to market it. I don't know how to brand it and all this stuff like that. But you can join our business. All right. We have a Nove affiliate program where you can earn commission just by helping other entrepreneurs get started, helping other people get the business credit that they need, helping other people get the credit that they need so they can buy homes and things like that. The credit industry is huge. It's $1 trillion industry for a reason. And it's because everybody has a credit score, just like everybody has a stomach. So every time you get ready to get hungry and go out to eat, there's a restaurant that's benefiting from it. But guess what? Behind every restaurant is a business. And behind every business is potential for business credit, business funding, a business owner who has a credit score, right? So it's the potential is limitless, but you've got to get in the industry. It's a great industry it's also recession proof, because in a recession, money is low, money is tight, right? So people are in desperate need for funding, for lending, for credit help, for debt help. So even in a recession, listen, I just showed you in 2021, 2022, 2023, these are the years where we actually made the Inc. 5000. If you remember what's going on during that time frame, that should be all the information that you need. You need to be in a recession-proof, resistant industry. And that's us. Okay. So we have real testimonials. We have people all over the country. As a matter of fact, if we have anyone that wants to give a testimonial that's on the panel right now, feel free to come off mute. But, I definitely want to hear from you. But I just want y'all to know you don't have to count on my word for it. Okay. I just told you my testimonial: 4 months to a new house, income to pay for it, traveling the world, just being able to earn residual income and make an impact on people's lives. I can't even tell you how many points that I've been able to help people increase their credit score in total, but it's going to be in the thousands. And talk about number of items deleted from people's credit report, in the hundreds. All right. So it's like, I really appreciate the impact this company has been able to help me leave. It's not just about me. It's about the people that I'm able to help. But all you got to do is just Google Nove Money Reviews. And you can see all the reviews that we have going on. Okay. Because I know you're going to do that anyway. That's what I do. That's what I did. Okay. Anybody want to share a testimonial about how Nove has impacted their life?
I'll share. So my name is Jamil. I am from Arizona. And just to piggyback off what Jerry said, yes, Nove has impacted my life. Originally, I started my journey with Nove working on my personal credit. Life happened. I needed to go through our debt help program. So I am a walking, talking billboard of all of our products. I have seen my credit go up, my credit go down. And right now I'm on the path to almost being debt free and becoming a homeowner. So Nove, it works. And I'm a walking, talking product of the products.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for that. And that's honesty. Your credit score is going to go up, it's going to go down. But what we help you do is see more ups than the downs, right? It's going to happen. Even when you go and buy that house, when you finally get approved for that mortgage, your credit score is going to go down. When you finally get that car, it's going to go down, right? Just for a little bit, because it's a new account being established. So we're just telling it like it is. But we have some more testimonials as well. Miss Kim Connor out of Colorado Springs, she was able to save her home from foreclosure. Can you imagine what that's like? Being one payment away or a few days away from being evicted from your home that you've built and you've cherished, to be able to now make enough money to go ahead and satisfy that payment. Not only that, but pay for your daughter's CNA education, fire your boss, and now she is actually a landlord where she's helping other people that are in that same situation that she was in. She's also a Turo guide as well. So she's renting out cars all across the city. It's just turned her into an entrepreneur, but she got it here at Nove. You also have Mr. Wilford Osorio in Virginia. He's the sales director right now, so his residual is just really crazy. But he has 32 years of experience and ownership of an insurance agency. He looked at Nove and said, you know what, I need to add everything that Nove has to my existing agency. So if you are already in a financial services company like insurance, a tax professional, a real estate agent, you definitely want to be able to add more items to your portfolio that only help your portfolio. So imagine helping someone get out of debt and then telling them to take the money that they're saving from their credit card debt and put it into an insurance policy, right? Imagine during tax season having more clients than you know what to do with. So instead of just saying, I can't help you, imagine just sending them over to your Nove virtual assistant and then them knocking out their tax return. You still have a good reputation for delivering great results, and you're able to put more on your plate. Imagine being a real estate agent. A client comes to you without the best credit score, but you feel sad for them. You're like, man, I can't just like let you go and not be able to buy a home. I know some people who can help you with your credit if you're open to take a look at it. It's only $200 to get started. They get started. 6 months later, they come back to you and purchase a home. You won up front. You got a commission for referring them to Nove, and then you win on the back end because you get a commission for selling the house, right? Imagine how many more people you could sell to. Mr. Earl Fambro, he has a story just like mine, right? He said, we became affiliates. 6 months later, we became homeowners. And now I love this part too. He says, look, now we have a clear vision. We're building new relationships and multiple streams of income. Y'all listen, we're making an impact, not just with the money, but imagine making a lifelong relationship, meeting somebody that can impact your life for a lifetime, because now you're on a path to better finances. You're on a path to better resources, building assets, right? And now you're meeting other people that are on that same path. Like, you don't want to meet people who are not doing that, right? You don't want to meet people that are headed down the wrong street. You don't want to meet people that are trying to like take from other people. You want to be around builders, kingdom builders, right? And that's what we are, because that way we're able to build on top of each other, right? Miss Keisha Palmer, she is actually 6-figure real estate agent, international real estate agent at that. She says, Nove helps me provide resources for aspiring homeowners, helps me close more deals and earn additional income, right? Can you imagine balancing your real estate check, matching your real estate check with what you're making in Nove? Wouldn't that be crazy? Like, I've got residuals coming in. So even in the months where I don't sell anything, I'm still making money. Still got money popping in. Every month I can expect a check because I'm building a business over here that supports my real estate business, right? So if you're a real estate agent, definitely tap in. There's really no reason not to be a Nove affiliate. Mr. Jamal Flono, look, he travels more now than he did when he worked at the airline. He fired his job. He came here and started working after 7 months of just following the system. Same way with Miss Ninoska Soto out of Texas. She says, look, I started with no experience. After 7 months of doing this business full time, I'm more educated. Not only that, check this out, y'all. She says, I'm positioned to help my family. How many people can say they're in a position to help their family do something, right? These same people that looked after you and made sure that you got on the school bus, that made sure that you were supported, you had school shoes, or whatever, no matter what it is, even if they just patted you on the head and said, you're going to grow up and be somebody one day. How many people can say that they're in a position right now to support their family, either mentally, financially, emotionally, spiritually, whatever it could be, right? So imagine now what she's like, look, now I help other people reach financial success. Now, I really love being able to do that. It's all about the impact. It's not about the commission. but I am about to talk about commissions. Okay. All right. So what I want you to do is put a 5 in the chat if you know at least 5 people that can use one of our services. You know, Jamil just said, look, I use about 3 services myself and I'm an affiliate, right? But if you know at least 5 people, drop the number 5. That way I know if you're rocking with this, you know, because if, you know, I don't have enough people, you know, I might just say, you know what, we can just end it here because, you know, nobody really knows anybody. But I can guarantee you, here come the 5s. I can guarantee you that people know people, right, that need better credit, that are home shopping, that are home buying, that are business owners, right? That they need something better in their life, or they just need to make more money, right? I tell people all the time, like, hey, you know, raise your hands if you need more money. And some people are like, even millionaires are going to be like, yes, I need more money so I could invest it, so I can give back to the community, right? If you're comfortable, then great. But think about what you can do to other people and to help other people. So instead of earning a few cents to a few dollars like these other affiliate companies like Amazon, Walmart, and Best Buy are paying, even though they pay out millions of dollars every year in commissions, nobody will pay you up to thousands per sale. So what I want to do is just share with you how you can just start referring people to a website, work your own hours, and get paid 10 ways. First way, credit likes. Remember, this just helps people to get better scores by disputing the negative items on their credit report. We can't guarantee results, but we say, hey, if in 6 months you don't get any results, you'll get your money back, right? That's the least that we can do because everybody's credit report is a little bit different. But you're going to earn $100 every time somebody says yes to better credit. That's $100, $100, $100, $100, $100, $500 right there to your bank account. Plus, you earn the 5 and free bonus, which means you don't pay a monthly fee in your business anymore. As long as you have 5 customers. Now, you know, the next month, they're going to pay their subscription. That means as long as you have them still on subscription, you still don't have to pay for your business, even though we already paid you for bringing them in. I love that, right? So when you help somebody with their debt, you're going to earn 1% of the debt that they enroll. Why is this remarkable? Well, they didn't buy anything, but you're still getting paid. You're getting paid and they didn't buy anything. The average person that comes to us has $25,000 in credit card debt. You earn $250. Now, when we move on to a business owner, you're helping them establish credit for their business, $50,000 funding guarantee. You're making $500 each person. So that means 1 sale per week. That's $2,000 per month. Imagine earning $20,000 just by helping a business actually get funding. You know, you just took them through the course. They got the course. Now they go on to get $500,000 in funding. You just earned $20,000 because you earn up to 4% of the funded amount. Now it can vary, all right, just depending on the loan. But what if they only got $50,000? Would you be okay with $2,000 coming to your bank account just for a conversation? Right. And again, they didn't buy anything. All they did was apply on your website. All right. And you got a check. We also have a co-brand program. We have a white label program as well for the financial professionals. We build the website for you. We incorporate the Nove services along with your brand, so it's recognizable. So you don't take away your branding, put your branding up front, okay? But then we build the site for you. But anytime you were to sell one of these, you still get paid. We even get paid to bring affiliates on board. So if you want to come on here as an entrepreneur and build a credit and funding business, that's great. You're going to make a ton of money. And the person that's helping you out, listen, they're going to go that extra bar for you to help make sure you know everything about the business because they're getting paid a small incentive to be able to help you get your first customers. See, that's how the system is able to feed itself and reward the leaders that are bringing in quality people and rewards the leaders for helping those people get started. This is how we're able to do it. And it builds a culture of collaboration. See, the compensation plan determines the culture. See, at your job, the reason why it's so upside down and there's so much picking and nitpicking is because the person that's above you doesn't want you to get higher than them, right? Because then you start earning more than them and they can tell you you can now tell them what to do, right? And sometimes it's like it creates this toxic kind of culture where they're only telling you a little bit of information to do your job because they don't want you to do it better than they are doing it. But here, you're getting paid no matter what. Matter of fact, you get paid just for helping somebody build as much money as they can. You're still getting paid. You're still getting overrides. So now it builds a culture of collaboration. This is really how I think America should be. And now let's tackle that residual income and now let you guys go. Listen, you help 3 affiliates get 2 customers. 3 affiliates come on board. You help them get 2 customers, right? Then you're going to teach them how to do that with their affiliates. This is what happens. First month, you make $350. The next month, you make $1,700. Months on and on and on, you start earning several figures of income just by helping people get started and helping them get their first customers and then teaching them how to do the same. Now, remember here, you only help the first 3 people get started. They went on and helped 3 people get started as well. But also, I want you to pay attention to the residual income. This is money that comes in on the 15th of every month. Okay, so it starts on $50 a month, then $250, then $750, $4,000, $6,000, $20,000. And this is actually skipping ranks as I go along, but I'm just showing you how it duplicates. But the numbers don't lie. I love working a business where it doesn't matter who you are, male or female, the color of your skin, it doesn't matter. The machine promotes you. Okay, so there's no glass ceiling. There's nobody standing over you saying, no, you can't succeed. You can't get higher than me. You can't make as much money as you deserve to make for your family's sake, for your generation's sake. The machine says, look, as long as you hit X, Y, and Z, you get promoted, you make the money. That's the kind of business that I want to be in, right? It puts the income potential in your hands. And you can also qualify for a car bonus, for a mortgage bonus as well. And we have a full training platform so you don't have to feel like an expert. A lot of people, they want to get started at a job and they're kind of, they're not an expert on the first day. All right. Even if you're just making the fries. Okay. They say, look, you take it out when the buzzer goes off, you take them out and it's still, you might burn a few batches first. Right. So it's okay. It's going to be that way when you first get started here, but we have a system that you follow. You get better at the system. You make more money. Okay. So what I want to say is that some people, they master the mundane, right? So you're getting really good at tasks that will never pay you any more than it's paying you right now. But you get with a company like Nove and you start mastering these small tasks and you teach your team how to master these tasks. And as you can see, you're going to start earning more and more and more doing the same exact tasks. So your job is not going to pay you for the floor that you mopped last week. Okay. But here, Nove is going to pay you for the customers that enrolled last month and for months to come. All right. I have affiliates that have been with me for years. Right. So just imagine the work that I've done years ago. I'm still getting paid for to this day. And why not you? But we teach you how to do it all and we have fun. I don't want anybody to think, oh, it sounds like just a bunch of work. Nah, man. Somebody come off mute and tell everybody where we're going next week. I'm excited. I think it's going to be a great time.
We're going to Miami. Woo!
Let's go. I would bring out my soundboard, but I don't have it hooked up right now. But yes, we're going to Miami, Florida. I know the weather is going to be amazing. That's what I'm praying for, right? But we have yacht parties and lifestyle events like the one we're going to next week. We have leaderboard competitions, monthly cash prizes, quarterly online trainings. You see in the background, this is a cruise that Nove took the top performers on. And, we do things like that all the time. So now it's time to get started, y'all. I mean, honestly, I don't think there's anything that you heard here that's like, no, that's a deal breaker for me. When I saw this, there was nothing that was a deal breaker for me. I'm 100% in. I just wanted to make sure that the company was legitimate, right? But now that you see the Better Business Bureau, you see other people on the line. You can do a Google search and see. You see videos of people having fun. You see pictures here of events that we have. Now we just got to get the money out of the way. We got to get the money out of the way. You get that out of the way, and now you can start earning more money, right? You can start helping other people build, make an impact in their lives. Affiliate Basic program is only $199 to get started, and then $49 a month. Like, that's less than the price of Jay's. This is less than my cell phone bill. A lot of people walking around with a $1,300 smartphone right now, right? But they don't have any business to do on this $1,300 machine. It's just a bill for them, right? People are wearing shoes that cost more than that right now. I can think about a lot of things that cost more than this business, which can put so much more back into your, not just your pocket, but into your life by the network of people that you're going to meet and the impact. Listen, they always say that it's better to give than receive, right? So imagine being able to help somebody get into that house and they make a Facebook post and they're like, I've been trying to build my credit score for years. And thanks to Jerry, thanks to Tiffany, thanks to Jamil, thanks to Lucille, I was able to finally get the keys to my first house. Imagine how you're going to feel in your heart. It's a feeling unlike anything else, knowing that you help put somebody in a better position. But for the Nove Affiliate Basic program, you're going to get member discounts to cashback travel and shopping, the NoveMoney.com website with your name and photo, ongoing financial education, the Nove Learn portal, live training every single week, marketing tools. We even have free marketing tools that you can go ahead and dive into, business credit training as well. A lot of people join just for the business credit training so they can learn how to build their own business credit. Only thing that doesn't come with it is a $50,000 guarantee. You got to pay for that extra guarantee, right? But this right here is more like a do-it-yourself. You kind of walk through it, but you get access to that as a basic affiliate, and you get paid up to $3,000 per customer. But if you really want to go hard, go home, all right, you want to actually join on the Affiliate Pro level. Okay, you can upgrade to this level later on, but you do have to pay the full $349. But it's only $99 a month after that. But remember, you get that waived. So don't worry about the monthly fee or saying, I don't want to commit to something long-term like that, because you're going to get in here, follow the system, get your 5 customers or affiliates, okay? And you're going to have that fee waived. You get everything you saw in the basic plus Nove Credit Monitoring and My Nove Disputes Manager. Remember, that's that AI technology that helps dispute the negative items on your credit report. So you're going to be able to build your credit on top of having a business. Is going to help you get paid up to $3,000 per customer, up to $600 per qualified affiliate that you bring on board, team overrides, and ranked-based monthly residuals, and that luxury car program once you qualify for that. We just had 3 people qualify for that car program last month. It's amazing. It's really great to see people building their business and getting the rewards for helping serve people. It's also a tax reduction, and a portion of the proceeds go to Nove Cares, which is our nonprofit program that helps to support families in schools and underserved communities. So you can feel really good about doing business with Nove. Right now, it's time to make a decision, y'all. You might say, hey, look, I'm not interested, but I'll tell you what, I definitely want to share this on my social media page. Definitely do that for me, because at least you're sharing it with the community. Maybe somebody else is going to be interested in one of the services that we have, or maybe they want to be an affiliate. Really do appreciate you for that. Or you might say, I'm interested, but I have questions. That was me. I had questions, but I was like, look, this right here, I can't lose with this. All right. So definitely get in contact with us. Say, hey, look, I'm a number 2. I just have a few questions. Let's set up a time that we can actually talk about if this is a good fit for you or not. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not, but at least we can talk about that and get all your questions hashed out, right? Number 3, you might say, look, I'm ready to get started with one or more of the services with the affiliate program, or I'm ready to get started on both. You have me at Better Credit. You have me at Generational Income, all right? You have me at being able to help businesses, because I know a lot of them. Doesn't matter what you think you can do with this business, you can, but you have to get started. But I'll tell you what, you get started tonight, we're also going to throw in a vacation voucher to one of 50 cities, a 3-day, 2-night stay at a hotel for you, 3 to 4 star hotel at 1 out of 50 cities. Like, I mean, there's cities in California, Florida, Colorado. You can even go to Nevada. Okay, so Las Vegas is on there, Virginia, Mexico. Okay, you can even go to Canada. But you're going to get that by registering tonight. You're going to get that voucher and be able to not only just start a business, but celebrate this business. It's summertime, right? It's time to have some fun and start traveling, start seeing the world. All right. So you're going to get that on top of that. So just text 1, 2, or 3 to your inviter, whoever got you on this, whoever's sharing this with you, and let's grow, y'all. It's been my pleasure to meet with you, share this opportunity with you. It changed my life. Hopefully you learned something along the way, if anything, but share this with somebody if you're not interested, and we can definitely help them out. I appreciate you for being on here. Other than that, later, we'll see y'all next time. Peace out.